Hey everybody, what do I say to begin? Hi there. Oh yeah, hey guys. Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of the blues that we were talking about, and this week we're going to talk about the shuffle riff, and I'm going to show you some other blues concepts to advance on what we already learned. So let's kind of review a little bit first. So last time we learned about what the blues is comprised of, which is the... We're talking about the major scale, we're talking about the 1st degree, 4th degree, and the 5th degree. We put chords to each of those pitches. We found out we needed A, D, and E in the key of A, and that the blues goes even further and makes them 7th chords, specifically dominant 7 chords, A7, D7, and E7. And we can play those as bar chords or open chords. Okay? And then we put those to a form that's called the 12-bar blues. Okay, one more time on that. It's 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5. Okay? So we're going to use that same exact form and the same order of chords in the same key of A today. Except I'm going to show you what I like to call the shuffle riff, and this is kind of the next step. We've learned the blues 2 ways, with open chords, with bar chords, and now here's a new way to play over the blues form that's a little more interesting and a little more entertaining for yourself. So down here we have the first 2 notes of an A chord, which are A and E. It's the root and the 5th, okay? We're just going to take that. That's like a power chord, like you hear bands like AC/DC. Those are called power chords, okay? It's just taking the root and the 5th of a chord and not messing with all the other kind of color tones in the chord. So we're just going to take that, and we're going to put our first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. Now our pick on this side is plucking specifically the A and the D string, but you have to learn how to play them together without hitting any other notes. So that's something you can practice right away if you're not quite there, is just finding that aim and that attack to only hit 2 strings at a time. Now we're going to take our 4th finger, or if you have a smaller reach or smaller hands, you can use your pinky as well. I'm going to use my 1st finger and my 3rd finger in the 2nd and 4th frets. And I'm going to pluck this 2 times on the left and then 2 times on the right. And what's happening is we're getting the 5th of the chord to the 6th of the chord. And you get this sound that you probably heard before. Now it doesn't really matter if I lift up my pointer finger as I go. I can kind of jump if I need to reach. Because anything we're playing on the same string, the note that's further this way is going to take precedence. So you can hold both of the notes down at the same time if that's easier for you. Okay, really slow, there it is. Now the same riff, what's nice about the key of A is we get D, or D7. Those top 2 notes of D are going to be the exact next part of the next riff. Okay, so we have our D shuffle riff, played exactly the same way. Okay, and then lastly, our 5 chord, which was, remember, A, D, E. There's the top of an E7 chord, or an E chord. Our root and our 5th again. We're going to do that same exact riff there. So what's cool about this is it almost sounds like a walking bass line, but also a rhythm guitar part, so it sounds more orchestral. It kind of feels like you're playing with more than one person, even when you're just jamming by yourself. So I'm going to play more quickly each riff, but I'm going to go play along with that same 12-bar blues form that we discussed earlier. 1-4-1-1, 4-4-1-1, 5-4-1-5. Okay, so here's the blues form with just the shuffle riff going through the whole thing. Okay, so that's the blues part 2, where we're learning the shuffle riff instead of just playing your chords over it. So now we have 3 different ways that we're playing it, and you should be practicing it with bar chords. Once you learn those shapes, those are the dominant 7 shapes over A7, D7, E7. We have our regular open chords, which are A7, D7, E7. And now we have our third way we're playing it, which is with the shuffle riff. So already we have 3 different ways that we can play that. So if I was jamming with someone, I'd have 3 different places that I could go to. I'm going to show you one more time, but mixing all 3 concepts together a little bit. This could be good use of dynamics in different places if you want to get really soft, or you want to get louder and kind of strum and dig in. So I'm going to start with our regular chords and kind of advance from there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's the 12-bar blues played 3 different ways, kind of mixing it all together. And tune in next time for part 3, where I'll advance even more on those topics. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see these videos as they come out. Thank you very much. Bye.